America is in the fight of her life, and it's unclear the outcome. We're facing a fundamental struggle of the integrity of our elections. Are we a nation that values and protects the integrity of free and fair elections? Do we hold ourselves accountable and honestly conduct elections to determine the will of the people? It doesn't appear so at the moment. Despite what big media is saying, there are several concerns about the integrity of this election. In Pennsylvania alone, there was over 620,000 votes counted in private rooms by Democrats. That's basically saying that there was a fair vote, and Democrats alone, with no Republicans, then said, but here's an additional 620,000 votes. No Republicans have seen the ballots, and you have no way to verify what we're saying. But trust us, the ballots are legit, but we're not going to let you inspect them. Who on earth would say, okay, I'm sure that's fair? No way. You can't add ballots that cause a change in the winner without anyone else seeing those ballots, and everyone just thinks, okay. No. The only people who think that's okay is the people who rigged it to win. This is not about Donald Trump or Joe Biden. This is about the integrity of our elections. If Joe Biden lawfully won the election, then he should be declared the winner and assume the presidency. But if he didn't, he shouldn't. The American people have a right to have confidence in the election, and right now, we don't. Democrats are fueling that narrative by ignoring 70 million Americans who feel that we were cheated. If the election was fair, why not make it open and transparent? There has been no transparency in this election. Republicans have been completely excluded from the ballot counting. If Democrats didn't cheat, they should have no problem with an open and transparent recount. The Dominion software is confirmed to be penetrable and funneling our voting information overseas. Why? Why are we outsourcing counting our ballots? Why don't Democrats care that our ballot information goes overseas? This fight is for so much more than this election. It's for every election that comes after it. We are at the point of no return. If we don't stop the crazy election rigging, we'll never return to any sort of meaningful elections. Donald Trump is hell-bent on draining the swamp, and the swamp is fighting with everything they have. He will prevail. America needs him to prevail. The world is watching what we do in this moment. We are the nation that holds the line for freedom and justice around the world. If America loses our right to free and fair elections, police protections, the right to run our businesses, to send our kids to school, to gather together for the holidays, the rest of the world doesn't stand a chance. Democrats and the media want us to believe they won the election by having a majority of American support. They do not. Kamala Harris dropped out of the Democrat primaries so early. None of her constituents were interested in her as a candidate. No one is excited about sleepy Joe Biden. He doesn't move the American people. Yet we're obliging their silly story that Joe Biden won? This won't go on forever. A few radicals who have a small group of Americans and the media under their delusion. Americans understand what's real and what isn't. The Million Man March on Washington this weekend was very real. Donald Trump's popularity is very real. The fact that he won the election is very real. Don't cave to accepting a version of reality that you know isn't right. Americans will stay the course and enjoy Donald Trump's second term.